What's up and welcome back to another Up to Summit video. Today I'm doing a mountain that I've wanted to do for a long time. Hopefully it's not too cloudy up there because we're going pretty high up. We're going up to Helvellyn via Striding Edge and then coming back down Swirl Edge, so this should be a really good walk. Honestly, I've been waiting to do this walk for so long. I was supposed to do it last year, never got round to it, but here we are doing it today, so hopefully it should be a really good day. Weather at the moment, there's actually a bit of blue sky. Obviously I think we're going somewhere up that way, and it is a bit cloudy, but we'll see how it goes. I'll tell you what, when you're in that sun, it is warm. I think it's probably like 13, 14 degrees it's going to get up to today, but right now when I'm stood in the sun, it is boiling. And so the climbing begins. There you go, just climbed up a tiny bit. You can see down to Ullswater and just the village of Glenriddin. But what is a bit concerning is these dark clouds that have come over, so hopefully the weather is on our side today. Not a bad view now, looking over Ullswater with one of the steamers going across over to Placefell. So we're starting to climb up now. It's not too bad, pretty steady going. Still fairly warm even though the sun's gone in, but quite a nice climb walking up the side of the stream. Nice easy going up here, and the views are pretty good looking back. Not too far to the top of here, and then we might nearly be at the first wainwright of the day, Berghaus Moor. Starting to get good views now with other peaks popping up as we climb. There you go, we're nearly at the summit of Berghaus Moor, I think. There you go, it's a great view looking back down there now. There we go, there's our first view of Helvellyn. So we've done a decent bit of climbing. Pretty sure Striding Edge is up that side. So we'll work our way along now, try to get a good bit of footage on there. Let you know how it is, first time doing it. And we go up there, we might come down there, maybe. So here is the first top, Berghaus Moor. I think it's about 2,300 feet. There you go, there's a bit of a reflection there looking up to Catsycam. Sun is out just in time for us as we're approaching Striding Edge. So we've got a bit of a path to go up. There's a few flies about, but we've got a bit of a path to go up before we kind of get onto the meat of it. So this here is the hole in the wall. I'm not sure why there's a stile over, maybe to stop some farm animals escaping up onto Striding Edge because they might fall off. Probably not a good idea for them to go up there. Just get a quick view looking over here. You can see how far we've climbed, looking down into the valley down there. It's definitely a fair way down there now. Tell you what, I am hungry though. Can't wait to get this Striding Edge cracked out so then I can have some food because I'm ready for it. There you go, you can see where we've come from now, and we are nearly at the start. I think I'm gonna have to have a bit of pork pie though before we get going because I'm so hungry. There you go, you can see it now. When we get up above it, I'm sure you'll get a bit of a better view of it, but it looks like it should be pretty fun. There you go, a bit of pie to power me through. That is not a bad view looking down there. That pork pie were delicious. Here we go, first little bit of scrambling. Not quite on the top of Striding Edge yet, but working our way up there. There you go, there it is. Right, let's go. Hopefully it's nicely in shot how I've got it on my head and it's not just recording the sky or just my feet. That could be a bit tricky to get off there. Great views though. Obviously the GoPro at the moment might look a bit different because I've got it on a wide view so I can, because it's on my head and I want to try and get everything. This could be a bit of a leap of faith. I don't know what that is, in memory of Robert Dixon, who was killed in this place. Well, hopefully he didn't do it by jumping across it yet. Whoa. Bit of a jump, or a bit of a step. It's all part of the fun. I'm going to have to get down here now. Good path up here. Quite wide, to be honest. Views down either side are pretty cracking. Honestly, so far, I've definitely probably taken the most difficult way I can find, and it's been not too bad at all. I suppose it probably is a bit silly to climb just up that bit. I think that's looking back to what we've done so far. Looking over there, nice views. Let's see if it's going to get any more difficult. It looks quite good over this next bit. Let's just head down this way. There we go, and lots of places to stick your hands, which is quite helpful. Not had anything yet where I've been worried. Oh, nearly. Commentator's curse. I don't know what I was trying to do. Nearly fell backwards. Just a reminder, it can be dangerous. I'm not sure what I did there. Just coming down that bit, and I kind of held onto that and tried to stretch to that, and then started to go backwards a little bit. But it's all part of the fun. Still alive, didn't fall, so we're all right. Honestly, I feel like when you're doing a ridge like this, you go along it pretty fast because you're having a good time, so you just fly along it. I probably should stop coming down stuff face first. I think that's how I know I fell. And I feel like my balance in walking bits is never as good, like, compared to trainers. Let's get on this left bit and see what we're looking like. Yeah, so like you saw, you definitely do want to be careful. I was maybe being a little bit overconfident and nearly paid the price, so even if it does seem easy, make sure you're still careful, because overconfidence is where the accidents can happen. I think the worst bit's going to be the end bit. That's maybe a 15-20 foot scramble down, a kind of steep bit, so that should be the most technical. This here isn't too bad really. Have to use a bit of balance. Obviously if you've got no balance at all, you're not going to be doing too well. Views are really good though, like, it's just nice being stood here, looking back either side. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see what we've got here. That doesn't look too bad. Don't know if it's best to go down forwards or backwards, I can never decide. Forwards feels easier. Probably making a bit of a pig's ear of this, but like, all you need to do is lose your balance. You could just go rolling down that and you're not going to be in a good way. Maybe down here is the way to go. Just across. There's so many obviously different ways you can go. Like, there's this bit, but you can go to the left, the right, the middle. You can zigzag. So in a way you make it as easy or as difficult as you want. Obviously there is a path down there if you really don't like this kind of stuff, but I think you still will have to do the bit at the end. So it's getting a bit thinner up here. Pretty steep as well. Good fun. It's steep looking down there. You can see that's the start of it, so we're a good way along it now. Make sure I've got good balance. Right, maybe come down off it a bit here and then back up along it. Ooh, just clipped my finger on a rock. I feel like it's harder to climb down backwards. I always find it a bit harder, but it probably is safer than going forwards, because you can easily just tumble forwards down. So maybe I should start going backwards a bit more, especially if you have a good hand grip. I can probably hold my body weight coming down something like this. Not sure how steep it'll look on the camera. It's not really steep. Obviously I've got a funny lens on it at the moment. Got a wide lens, which could make it look steeper than it looks. I mean, it's reasonably steep. It is a long way. It doesn't look that far when you look at it just here, but when you look how far that river is down there, or stream, definitely is a fair way down there. On to the next bit. Oh yeah, this is good as this. Tell you what, if you like having a bit of excitement, definitely good. Really good. I wouldn't want to be doing this in snow though. I have seen some people do it in snow and I just think that looks silly. I need to stop going forward down stuff. I need to go backwards. Backwards is definitely safer. I just find it hard to see where to put your feet sometimes. There we go. Easy peasy. I'm ready for my lunch though. I mean, I had that pork pie, but I'm still starving. These rocks, they're quite pointy obviously. when you stood on top of them, you do need a bit of balance. Oh, yeah, it's easy to just lose your balance a little bit when you're walking on these, especially if you start to pick up a bit too much speed. But as long as you're careful, it's not too bad. To watch your feet. Not too bad though, most. It's just when you get on some of them spiky bits, it can be a bit difficult to keep your balance on it. There we go, coming towards the end of it now. Ooh. There it is looking back. Right, I think this is the bad part. The part where quite a lot of falls happen. I think we'll go maybe down there, off the right hand side. I'm gonna have a quick look. But that's how it goes wrong for people. Trying to somehow climb down the right there, you can end up just tumbling down. And if you tumble down that, that's how many people have lost their life. So I think, have a look, I think you maybe go down left somewhere, or stick more to the left where possible. So there you go, I've just switched it to the normal lens so you can see what it looks like when it's not in a super wide view. Obviously it still is a bit hairy in places, but it's not quite as bad as it probably did look. But as long as you're careful and as long as you don't go over any bits that are too silly, like some bits are just so jaggedy that it would just be stupid to go over. But if you use your common sense and you've got a decent sense of balance, you should be alright. Right, let's see if we can negotiate this final bit. Obviously I know people do fall off the right hand side, but so I'm not going to go too, I want to kind of cut over left when I can, because obviously this is quite a big risk coming near this edge. If we get down here maybe, go down this little gully and just work our way down slowly. Oh, big, oh, wasn't like that, a big daddy long leg just landed on my head. Right, let's get down here. All about slow and steady. I don't know, I think I'll stick here for now, but if it gets too hairy, because this is where it could get dangerous. So let's see what it's like down here, see if there's an easy way down. It's bad to climb down the right apparently, but also climbing down the right doesn't look bad. Whether I just try to get on that path, but I don't know, it looks worse down there to me. But I'm sure I saw a video and the guy said down that way looks worse, but down, to me down that way looks worse. Right, I think I'm gonna loop down, get on that path, climb across there and see, then I can look over that way or just go straight down there. I think that's the plan. Just got to be super careful coming down stuff like this, because one wrong foot and you go tumbling on that, hit your head in a rock, and that's not going to be pleasant. But just have this final bit to get down one way or another. Whether it's down here, I'm not sure. Oh well, we'll just go for it and see what happens. That's a fair drop off there. Let's carry on just shimmying around here, because that's, I mean, I could maybe scramble down that, but it might not be the easiest way. Maybe down here or down here. So many options, that's the thing, you can do this walk here. Maybe here's the way. Not sure. I'll go for it. Fairly steep down here, I should probably turn around. I reckon I could do this. Right, let's see if my legs can reach down here and I can get some good handholds in. And good footholds. There we go. 1 foot in. 2 feet on here. Oh, that's a stretch. Right, let's get some good handholds in. It's just so hard when you're coming down to see where your feet need to go, but if you get a good hand, like that is a strong handhold there, I can hold my whole body weight.
It's a good route down there,
It is, but I'm stretching at full stretch. So pretty much down that bit now. Bit of a stretch for me, I'm just under 6 foot and some of the bits are a bit of a stretch, but if you get your good handhold in place and just slowly lower yourself down, you can complete it just like that. There you go, that is looking back up at it. That's it pretty much completed, just got to go up this and then we're up at the top. Right, let's get going. So there is other paths, but I'm taking this way. Red Bull can, lovely. Real good little gully. Bit tiring. Definitely a bit of a workout with that, I'm a bit sweaty, but views you get from up here. I'm so glad we're not in the cloud. Literally over there, just in the cloud. But when we get up here, you literally get views over pretty much the whole Lake District, which I'm looking forward to. There you go, you've pretty much, apart from once you get on the top, we'll have fully panoramic views of the whole Lake District pretty much. It's a bit cloudy, but even still looks incredible. And we started just down that way. Tiny bit of sun over there, it'd be nice if we got a bit of sun. But to be honest, at least not in the cloud, because it looks skid or kind of over to Blencathra. They look like they're in the cloud over there, so we might have got a bit lucky actually. There you go, that's the way we're going to be going back down there, along to Catsycam and then somewhere down there. Here we go, just had our lunch, which was well deserved I think. It's quite a wide area up here, you could definitely camp down there, all the way over there. Obviously it's quite high up, so it would get pretty nippy in the night. Let's go over here, get to the summit and head down to Catsycam, just over there. Tell you what, it's pretty steep down here, it's a steep hill. You'd roll down that, I don't think you'd be able to stop. There you go, you can see where we're going down now, literally just down this somehow, which looks fairly steep, but it should be pretty interesting. Yeah, so we're going to head down this and then go up to Catsycam. Oh, shit. There you go, you can see the bit we've just come down. Fairly steep, but nothing too difficult really. Really am testing my balance today, but so far my balance hasn't been too bad. Apart from that one incident. Look at that for a view though. Absolutely incredible. I just look around everywhere. Along the edge behind me, where we've just come down up there. Obviously you've got Striding Edge all the way in the background. Incredible views around here. There you go, we've already lost quite a bit of height just coming down there because it's so steep. So we're pretty much at the bottom before we start the climb up to Catsycam, which we've reached there quicker than I thought we would, to be honest. I thought we were a bit further down, but it's literally just there. There you go, we've come down the whole of Swirl Edge now. You can see where we were up there. That seemed to honestly not take that long at all to come down there. The question is, can we make it to the top of here before that cloud makes it over here? Tiring coming up here, so I'm trying to race that cloud, but hopefully we'll make it. I think the top is literally just there, so it should be good. There's the cloud coming over. Tiring coming up there though. There we go, is this the top? Oh, no, I knocked that over. There we go. Easy, easy. Cloud's nowhere near. But yeah, pretty good view. Now it's just time to get down. You can see the sun out over there. And I don't know what we just saw, we're just looking off the edge over there. I saw an animal, it looked like some sort of fox, but it was high up in the mountains. I don't really know if you get foxes up that high, so If you do, then let me know, but if it's not a fox, then does anyone know what else it might have been? There you go, you can see our route all the way down there back. There you go, slowly working our way down the scree bit. Quite a nice little stream running down here, a few little drops running down. It is tempting to go stick my head in it just for a bit of a refresher, but I can't really bother going down there. I'm just going to take a little detour to see this waterfall. Not a bad little fall there. Honestly, I just love following streams down, just finding little waterfalls and exploring about. There you go, so a pretty interesting part of the stream. And you've got this other little stream joining in. We could probably go for a swim in there, I'm going to be honest. I am tempted, but I've got no towel. And I will be pretty wet and we've still got a good probably couple of miles to go, but I reckon you could definitely have a little paddle in there. Look at it all rushing down. Lovely little stream. So that's where we've come down from Catsycam. And we're still just zigzagging down here. Reminds me of when I did Goat Fell. We had a fairly long walk back at the end down the track. Not as tiring as when I did that though, but even still quite nice. You can see the sun just shining through up there. I think there maybe is a little wild swim spot down there, but not for today, but I'm pretty sure you can go for a little swim just down there. Look at this for a swimming spot. Oh, that is tempting. You have to scramble down a bit, but I think I'm gonna have to remember to come back here maybe sometime, because that is a great little pool to go swimming in. Pretty decent waterfall going into it as well. That was a pretty deep pool down there, a good 5 or 6 foot. Definitely gonna have to come back here sometime, do a bit of swimming and exploring about on this river or stream. Look at how it gushes down here. You can see how it's eroded the rock. It looks quite smooth over there. Such a good little stream is this. Honestly, what an amazing little stream. The way it's winding and weaving all the way down, cutting its way through the rock. Look at that. Definitely, I might have to just one time when it's a sunny day, get my water shoes on, start at the bottom, work my way all the way up, do a little video like that. That could be pretty interesting. That's a bit of an eyesore, but it looks pretty deep down there as well. It might be a bit difficult to get down there. What a beautiful view that is behind. And what an amazing walk it's been, but that is going to be about it for the video because we're pretty much back to the car, so I might as well finish it off here. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and drop a sub. And if you want to see me get the cheapest plane ticket and fly to that country, click the screen now.